Welcome to the R&R Network. I'm Roger. Lisa's inside doing yoga. That's why I got kicked out of the sound room today. Not kicked out, but the sound room's being occupied. So, and I got to get this kind of up quickly before I go to work, before I go to work. So, anyways, today's part of the review series. We're gonna talk about we're gonna review the new job I got, and we won't give any names out about the job. Not yet anyways, but I think most people know what kind of work I'm doing now. But so we're gonna go over the three criteria that I used to get jobs over the years, or over the past year. So I've had 4 jobs in 4 months basically, and some of the criteria I've used for the last 2. Number 1 is location. It's got to be close. It can't be far away. So the closer the better, and that's going to affect the score. Far away it's not good. So 3 of the 4 jobs were really close, within 15 minutes, I think, 20 to 15 minutes by driving, all of them. Yeah, the 3. The furthest one I'm doing right now, which is about a 15-20 minute drive, door to door. I think it's about 20 minutes actually, door to door. So it's not bad, but I'm planning on in the future getting it closer to a 1-minute drive, which is down the street. But that's neither here nor now. So that's one of the criteria. Number 2, it's got to be flexible. It's got to be like a big company. The reason why I want to do this, I've talked about this before, but I just want to be a cog in the machine. It's just a replaceable part. So like if I don't show up, it's not a big deal. Someone else could come in. My other job, I was the only guy, so if I didn't show up, business is closed basically. And that's kind of a big pressure, whether you believe it or not. But when you are the only guy, you are the guy, then it's a pressure. It's a stress. It's a responsibility. It's all that. So I always felt like I couldn't take days off, or I felt bad. I think in my career, it's a handful of times that I had to call in that day, unplanned absence. Over 26 years, it would be, yeah, I guess it's a handful, which would mean at most 10 days. I think I took off, or 10 times. Other than that, I could plan, and I would explain to students I'm taking this day off. But being a cog in a big machine, I don't have to worry about that anymore. If I'm not there, someone else, some other little ant will take my place, and it's all good, punky dory. And that's reason number 2. Number 3 is I want a physical job. I want to move my body, labor, manual labor, physical labor, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of the job I wanted to do. I didn't want to be behind a desk driving, things like that. So I had a chance to be a driver, but I decided against that. And I went with this other job, which is more physical, walking around and stuff like that. And so far, so good. So those are the 3 main criteria I use to get jobs at this point. It might change in the future. Money might become a factor in the future, things like that. But for now, those are the 3 things that affect my decision making when I take jobs or look for jobs, things like that. Okay, so let's get to the review. So the new job, we'll break it down. The first week was wow, really hard. So a lot of numbers and number crunching and finding things like a new puzzle or something, or new game, and you got to figure out what all these things are. So the first week was a little hard, and I bumped heads with one of the guys and got angry at me, and I got pissed off. But now I think a few days later, when I saw him again, he was cool and he was really nice and helped me out. I actually went out to him, even though I knew he was the guy who got angry at me. I went straight to him and asked him, hey, can you help me out? He helped me out, and it's good. So I'm feeling good about the relationship. So relationships wise, there's a lot of people here that we're in direct contact with, compared to my other jobs where we didn't have a lot of contact. We were on our own, doing our own thing, just stay here, do this. But now we have to communicate with each other. There's a lot of talk, a lot of, personalities you got to go over and be careful with. And that's one of the things that I've been it hasn't been difficult. It's been not even a challenge. It's just something I got to get used to, reading the people, First time to meet people, impressions and stuff like that. I got to learn how to approach a lot of people in the business, in the job. So That's one of the things. So, oh, Lisa's out, Bob's out, everyone's out. So we're gonna go over the ratings. So far, this is we'll give it a temporary. This is the 2-week report basically. So I'm giving it 7 stars overall. The distance is a little bit further than I'd like. I'd like it to be a little bit closer, but that's, you know, we'll fix that in the future. But overall it's good. 9 would be like the perfect score would be, you know, 1 minute away. The last job I had was a 9, which was 10 minutes away. Against the opposite traffic. I was going against the morning traffic, all that stuff. So that was really good. No one going that direction. So that would be a 9. And then the other job I had, the election, was a 9 too, because it was a 10-minute drive, I think, basically. So this job is about a 7. In regards to the physicality, it's going to drop again down to 8, 9, or yeah, sorry, 7, 8, 7, 8. I wanted more lifting, more stuff like that, but that's not the way it works. We use a lot of dollies, pulling, pushing on wheels, but a lot of walking, so it's good. I'm getting my 10,000 steps. Lisa's looking at her mojito plants, mojito mints. So again, that's gonna be 8, 9. It's good. I'm happy with it. I'm losing weight actually, which is kind of concerning. I gotta start eating more calories again. Just terrible, so I gotta eat more junk food again. So today's going to be a long, busy day, 9 hours walking, lifting, walking, cold freezers, cold coolers, blah 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 blah. So but we'll put it at an 8 or 9 for the physicality. So we got the distance, we've got the physicality, and then what was the other one I was talking about? What was I? Physicality, distance, what was I talking about? The 3 things. Let's see. Close, physicality, flexible. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's a flexible job, you know. Like I said, I could be an ant, no problem, things like that. So that's good. I already called in sick one day, but I kind of told them, you know, like, don't change the schedule, or please don't change the schedule. I'd appreciate it if my schedule wasn't changed the day before work, but they still did it. We'll keep an eye out on that. I'll just approach the manager again, and I'll keep approaching it every time it happens. But honestly, I want the hours. I'm not complaining about the hours. I'm not complaining about how many days, things like that. Just don't do it. Please don't do it the day before. You know, allow me to make my schedule, and then, you know, give me that flexibility. So we'll have to address the issue again. Part of it's my fault. I think apparently you could make or put your schedule that you want, and they'll only do those hours, and I haven't done that yet. It's not necessary. So we'll see how that goes. So so overall, the job is going to be it is a 2-week report. It might go up, it might go down. I don't know if it's going to go down, and I don't know if it's going to go up, but so far we're putting it at a 7, 8. So we'll do a 7.5 so far with those 3 criteria: distance, physicality, flexibility, and then the X factor, which is I'm considering the X factor is the personalities. Got to get used to all the people. A bunch of guys, man, you know, they're all trying to show off and be bad. That's cool. So I'm the new guy, the new bald-headed older guy who's jacked, so they might be afraid of me. I don't know. But so far so good. Things are getting smoother and smoother, and I expected that. I expected the first week to be a little hard, stressful, getting used to the new system. A lot of information, a lot of people, a lot more than the other jobs I've had. So yeah, so yeah, we'll do 7.5. I'm sure this will come up again. There'll be more topics, because it's actually a cool place to work in the background. Like I said, most people know where I'm working, who know me, and it's pretty cool to, you know, work one of those big stores or big places, big companies, and look at the background, how some things are going. So there's some interesting points I've seen in regards to the company. So but that's another story for another day. So anyways, 7.5, that's the review. Yeah, I think that's it, and we'll just take a quick look. We'll end on Lisa picking mint, mojito mint. You know what I'd like to drink in the summer? a mojito drink. I'm gonna make mojito drinks in the summer. Isn't that cool? So yeah, another beautiful, gorgeous day in sunny Southern California. We're gonna go slam the job today, work hard. We'll work to 9 o'clock, then do it again tomorrow morning. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. We're grinding, baby, we're grinding. So we are out. Guys, have a good one. The grind is real, get it done. Stay strong.